The Blue Ridge Mountains, extending through the eastern U.S. from Pennsylvania to Alabama, are home to some of the finest roads for a rider. Whether you're on 2 wheels or 4, whether you prefer one twisty after another or long sweeping curves, you can find them here among the lush green. Within the North Carolina part of the Blue Ridge is the Pisgah National Forest. It's simply breathtaking and in itself worth exploring. It's home to wonderful scenery. But another attraction tucked away in nearby Maggie Valley is Dale's Wheels Through Time Museum, showcasing American-made bikes and some of the coolest classic cars. The collection was started back in 1969 by Dale Wachsler. You probably know Dale. You might have seen him on the History Channel's American Restoration, or the many other places Dale has popped up on various TV shows or events. In 2002, he moved the collection of vintage and unique American motorcycles from Illinois to Maggie Valley, North Carolina, and opened the Wheels Through Time Museum. Whenever the discussion comes up about what makes a real biker, Dale comes to mind immediately. He may look like a normal guy, but he's spent a lifetime immersed in this world and preserving it for the rest of us. He's as biker as they come, and one of the kindest guys I've ever met. I have to admit, I wasn't interested in pre-1960 motorcycles, but with my first visit to Wheels Through Time, the stories behind these machines took hold, and I was hooked. Every time I come here, I learn a new batch of cool history that makes these not just old machines, but history, legends. I went from someone who didn't really care about old motorcycles to being a lifetime museum donor. The place is that cool, and I'm happy to go back a few times every year to see something I didn't notice last time, or hear some other fascinating story about the machines. Today, Dale's son Matt handles the day-to-day operations along with family and friends. If you go there often enough, you start to think of them as your family and friends, and there are always the amazing motorcycles and the histories they hold. If you've never been there, I can't recommend it enough. If you've been there, you haven't seen it all, and it's probably about time you go back. And if you're watching this video and thinking, well, I can stay right here and watch this, I don't need to go, you're depriving yourself. There's no way that a 5-minute video can even scratch the surface. I wonder if even a lifetime would be enough to know everything there was to know about the motorcycles here. Like the story about the bike that was found in the wall, or the Crocker. Did you know that they came with a guarantee that the full purchase price would be refunded if the buyer was beaten by a factory stock Harley or Indian? It never happened. And just like that, once again, it's time to go. It's always a little sad to leave. Even after several years of visiting, there's so much left to discover. But I'll be back again, soon.